I'm going left with a step back.
Terry Rozier continues where he left off in Cleveland. He had 36 points in the second half of the game.
Oh, Denton didn't come back to him.
13 points for LaMelo Ball in the first half after going scoreless on Wednesday. SGA not thrilled by far. Shot clock's off. Gilgeous Alexander gonna have to do something. A reluctant three. Second year, right?
Did.
Went from Utah to Cleveland. Must have thought you were in heaven. Not quite. Shot clock. And eye opener in the first half with 13 points. Gilgeous Alexander. Set shot from behind the arc.
Not allowing the Jazz to get to the glass. They came in averaging the #1 rebounding team in the NBA.
SGA uses the screen, and you feel like you just had your pants pulled down if you're an offensive player.
It doesn't happen that often.
SGA tried to line that one up.
He's like that. You double team him, he slips through. You keep him off the box, he can knock down the three.
SGA trying to tie things up, and he does, right down the pipe with that three.
Now, good little opportunity for the Thunder. Get something going offensively. Magic have missed the last couple. Shai does just that.
Shai's got the answer from downtown. Knicks, open man. Dort, can he make it 2 in a row? A little too strong. Air ball, shot clock didn't reset. SGA gets a flyby, wide open look at a three, and that is good. Patience by SGA as ball went right by him.
It looked easy.
SGA, tough step back, high arcing. Adams will tip it over. That's what you got to do against some of the better scorers in this league. They're going to get their shots. There's a tough one from SGA stepping back. This time it's Horford at the top. SGA is going to have to make his move on ball. Steps back. Shot is good. SGA shot.
Ross 2 out of 3 at the line. So Gary Clark Jr. getting an opportunity to play. Gilgeous Alexander. Baisley. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous Alexander in and out. Rebounded. 10 in the quarter for Nikola Vucevic. 26 in the game.
And that's his 10th rebound as well, David. Another double-double for Nikola Vucevic.
Ross got them both. Plenty of time left for the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander, long three. Gilgeous Alexander. Great job by Carter Williams. The three is no good.
And unit, they changed their formation a bit of how they cover the floor, but perfectly capable to do that with 2 officials.
Gilgeous Alexander missing a chew for the Thunder. 14 back on the shot clock. Gilgeous Alexander. And Tyler points, 11 of them in this quarter.
And the dart thrown by Tyler, 8 assists for him. Kelly looked like he was going to get a screen and then slipped to the basket.
Is he on balance?
He is on balance. He is on balance. I tell you what's nice to see. The way that's a nice shot by Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
Hey.
And it ended up being a good 2-for-1 for the Pelicans as well.
Good look ahead. Gilgeous Alexander too strong. Jackson clears it away.
Is that he gets to his spot and elevates. There's nothing Lou Dort can do to bother him.
Gilgeous Alexander.
He's in no man's land.
That's a great angle. I love the glass. 57-52. Gilgeous Alexander not close.
Team struggles to generate points. They're last in the league in points per game.
It'll be Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Now the close by Nickeil Alexander. 7 on the shot clock for Gilgeous Alexander, and he's going to take a deep one and get it.
Still not what you want them to be, but he's playing with force, and he makes several plays a game now. Hustle plays as Gilgeous Alexander drills.
Gilgeous Alexander steps back, got a little room, and nails a three. Against the Grizzlies. 5-2 Nets. And that jumper goes down.
This about TLC, which is what gives you so much optimism. He doesn't think about the last play, the last shot, the last game. Fell the way he did, added to it.
Thunder looking for their first lead. Roby sets the screen. Jump shot doesn't go for Shai. Switch, Gilgeous Alexander with Harris. Step back Shai. Rebounded Durant.
It's inside. SGA off the screen. He did not take his third made shot of the night for Dennis Schroeder. Said it was taking him a little time to get settled in Southern California as SGA is.
I like the way he plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I'm going to throw Hami in that conversation as well.
SGA step back. That's not his shot.
Anytime you got Zach LaVine passing the basketball or drive to the basket, you'll take it.
SGA off the screen, and he knocks it down from down.
They just keep rolling in. But, he's done a good job. And what I talked about is just staying out of foul trouble, too.
SGA wants the three and got the Levine.
And one thing the Bulls will do is turn the basketball over. They lead the NBA in turning the basketball over, and now you're...
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes behind his back. Muscala has already ripped the cords on 1-3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander step back too strong. Long rebound.
Try to foul. They don't really have to either.
Bucket here would put a lot of difficulty on Chicago. And that is enough.
It's late in Argentina now. It's 11:30. Of course, the same in Serbia, where it's tomorrow morning, and the jumper is good.
Needs to go in and make a layup.
Enough of the sleeve. Murray with his 5th point. That could be Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody boxes out.
Trey from distance. So Morris continues his terrific play off the bench. He's got 11. That shot's missed. Another rebound.
Paul George has tried to beat his defender and done a pretty good job in all 3 or 4 possessions that he's had thus far.
Shai steps into a 3. Nothing but black shirts inside. Milwaukee. Shai creating space on Batum and knocks down the 3. Tendencies. So he encouraged the youngsters to play video games.
Scouting report.
That's what he did, yes. How about Friday? Shai picked up by Ibaka, steps away for a contested 3. Good defense by Serb. 4 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander seems unaware. Now he is. A guarded 3. Another shot clock final game.
Blazers have hit a couple over the last few possessions. Helped them make it a 7-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander just see the smile about. Second straight game with 16 points. Little can't get the tap in to go. Gilgeous-Alexander step back 3. That's good.
No, that's big.
Out.
That's the make or miss definition right there. Baisley, someone who you would give a shot to.
Glass. Oh, Bridges is blocked by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You see the length of Shai, and now stops and fires. Boy, they
shots up, and they can slowly come back into this game with mid-range jump shots.
7 points for Chris Paul. Long rebound to Bridges as he helped lead them into the playoffs. A 7-game first-round series with Houston. Gilgeous-Alexander sidestep 3 past 8.
Together and not lose control. He says, that's on me. I've got to get the right guys on the floor and get consistency.
Now a 30-point turnaround after, not surprisingly, is Tony Parker. Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Crowder. Ayton in a switch now, and Gilgeous-Alexander. Hand up.
That's pretty tough to do in itself.
Played 18 years. SGA step back, and that 3 short. Pokachev first quarter. SGA trying to look for a little daylight. Tough step back 3. High arcing. Off back iron, no good. Tapped out. And the Thunder. And Eric Gordon to lead the way for the Rockets. Under 5. SGA's going to have to make his move. Little mismatch. Pulls up straight away. 3. Well, this is a good, much improved Rockets defense. And SGA that time. Here's McLaughlin defending Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA steps back behind the line and Dial trying to wind down this first half. A half that has been all Thunder since the early moments. And as SGA definitely for Minnesota when it's McDaniels draining threes.
Well, he came to double team, and he was wide open in the corner.
SGA. As the Thunder try to reset this possession. SGA straight away, wide left, and there is Williams.
Double-digit scoring in 7 straight, and he's already halfway there. 4 of the 5 starters have scored for OKC.
Tried to get it ironed up.
And again, it's a 2-game miniseries, same 2 teams on Wednesday. Alexander pull up from 3, short. Kuzma rebound. Lakers cannot get a bucket. Under a minute to play here in the half. That's a long one for Gilgeous Alexander, looking for a 2-for-1.
So just gave up too many paint points. You got to figure that was a focus as well.
Yeah, they had to have talked about the points in the paint.
And the Lakers are the second best scoring defense. KC Thunder. Got 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Dort being hounded there by the Laker defense. 6 to shoot. SGA hits a 3. Alexander kept it alive for them. Coming up on 4 minutes to play. Lakers down by a single point. Gilgeous Alexander long and in. 19, 6 and 5 for Schroeder tonight. Everybody a little gassed out there right now. There's SGA not going to get there. Rebound to LeBron.
Then it was Dame time. Damian Lillard leading an 18-2 run to close the game for Portland. Gilgeous Alexander drills the 3 for Ja. Been averaging 9.5 over the last 6 in terms of assists. Gilgeous Alexander now 2 for 2. Dort lost his footing, nearly a throwaway, but Gilgeous Alexander is back on the floor. In fact, the starting 5's back on the floor. Gilgeous Alexander misses the 3. A step back 3. And the rebound.
That 3. Oklahoma City has started 0 for 5. And then that turned into Amadou Diallo. They sent that with Rashad Vaughn to Brooklyn in the deal for Tyler Zeller back in 18. He's in the scorebook. First point, 46-42 Milwaukee. Shai Gilgeous Alexander backs up, can't hit the 3. Oh, Oklahoma City, part of that devastating winter storm that man him.
This game tightening up the way it has. I'd like to see him knock down a couple more of those.
Player.
Gilgeous Alexander gets on the board.
I was wondering when he was going to get started. The first part of the quarter, everything was passes.
It's loose. Kansas' second 3 of this opening quarter. Osman to Okoro. Okoro has some space. Watched by Mike Muscala. Just Alexander is good. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from behind the line.
And he only takes the good ones.
SGA looking to dribble the ball here. Vincent, little hand in the face. Step back 3. And the first, Adebayo didn't think so.
Well, good battle by Roby. Because Adebayo is a terrific offensive rebounder.
Oh, this time the defense sags back and it leaves SGA wide open. SGA looking for something to operate off of. Got the screen, steps back, high arcing 3, that's good. And he's still able to execute. Trey Lyles, who found a home in San Antonio a season ago. There's a spot up 3 from Shai Gilgeous.
Just waited for that ball to pop out before he got his mitts on it.
Here is SGA matched up on Lyles. This time steps back for the...
And gives Shai a little bit of credit. He's been drawing a lot of fouls and going a lot of trips to the free throw line as well.
This time tough step back 3.
And they just don't make a lot of mistakes. So you really have to value those possessions.
SGA loads up again on a step. SGA again, but they match up with Trey Lyles. See what he does here. Settled for the 3 on the last possession. Again, puts one up. That one wide left. And so the rebound to Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
Okay, just always sometimes you see that ball go in the basket, and that's all it takes.
And the Thunder use, and that's a 24-second violation for San Antonio. Turnover number 7 for the Spurs, but here is SGA already with 29. Make it 32. Shai Gilgeous Alexander just 2 shots here in the 4th quarter. Hedged out far by Murray. He'll want the 3. Back iron, no good. Veteran presence for the Hawks coming off the bench now, commanding this second unit. SGA, nifty move, springs free and gets the friendly.
That's closest to the basket get it, especially Capella or Collins.
See the clear out there for SGA. Tough step back three. And it's Young's game plan according to his offense, which is the ultimate sign of respect. SGA gonna get a little respect after that shot. A little step back three. And with Atlanta very much needing a bucket, gives it to him. Boy, SGA this time stops, pops, pulls up, and connects. Again defended by Barton. Didn't stand a chance on the last one. Dancing behind the three-point line. And a couple of work on the offensive glass as the shot clock hits 3. Campazzo trying to stay there with SGA. This time he missed it wide right. Balance and still controlled the rebound.
Man, you got to have big hands to do that. You can't do that. So don't you try it. The ball's going to go out of bounds. But you know, he can do it. Throws. Thunder still at 0.
Hard to keep up with a team, too, that's shooting 70% over the course of the first half. And there is
You're not helping him.
Just so much skill, and that's what he brought over with him from Serbia. Now in his 6th year, he was a
Now, is he in that MVP conversation?
He is indeed. With the likes of LeBron James, Joel Embiid, Steph Curry. A nice addition here for OKC over the last couple of games.
He just plays fearless. I mean, just the way he plays with a whole lot of maturity. Haven't had a...
Has to get rid of it to try to keep the possession alive.
And this is where you really compliment all the players this week for hanging. Can't in a half-court game try to attack that paint, put air, get the official to put air in that whistle, get you to that bonus. Another miss shot.
That's what he's probably saying. He just got robbed of a point. At least he hit both free throws. They want to go 2 for 1 and the other one.
Yeah, defensively they've turned up the volume, and our guys haven't responded. Responded by getting careless with the ball, turning it over.
Gilgeous Alex up. Williams.
Like you see Patty just face guarding Gilgeous Alexander.
Doesn't foul, and he knocks it down.
Enough time to catch it, maybe pass, or catch it, shoot it.
Allen zipped it into SGA. He'll put it up, contested, might have been blocked from behind by Rich. Big 15-point first quarter lead. SGA step back. And how about Isaiah?
Drives per game and has dished out 20 or more assists in all but 4 games this season. And Coach Dagnall said that these numbers are really encouraging, not just because it shows that they're getting.
Well, the officials certainly enforcing that rule as SGA touched Diallo. And of course, George Hill still with a cast on his right hand after the surgery on his thumb. Tough step back shot there from SGA, consuming defenses. Having a great year, 28 years old. SGA first shot, puts it up, and that is off after he missed
defense off guard.
Roby sets that screen. SGA steps into the 3 straight away, and that one rattles in.
And for years to come, Shai said he's really excited about Poku's future.
All right, thank you so much, Nick. And SGA, another 3. And so the lead at 4. It's Morant. A little confusion there. Thought that Brooks was going to be in the mix, and another. Thunder and the Grizzlies going back and forth, exchanging artillery. SGA high arcing 3, and he reins it in yet again. Defending Gilgeous Alexander, looking to make his move. Going to have to put it up, and that was a lot.
Yes.
Thaddeus Young matched up with Shai Gilgeous Alexander, who steps back for just a three-pointer.
Well, when he starts shooting the ball like this, means a big night offensively for him.
Shai Gilgeous out. Got it back. Again, works little pick and pop with Al. Step back 3.
Another tough shot.
Shai Gilgeous Alexander with a step back over Bogdanovich.
Gilgeous Alexander step back for the 3 and drills that.
At least a 7 or higher on the degree of difficulty scale.
He's got 20 points in the game now. Alexander and
He's got 7 off the bench tonight. That missed 3 is the only shot that he's missed tonight. Towns
been a problem all season long.
Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander, no. Wolves do.